In this segment, I am discussing on atonement procedure. We cannot continue having politicians and progenitors fighting against each other, tantamount to causing divisions between a country and its state. Zimbabwe as a country is different from Zimbabwe as a state, and administrative procedures are different. So we need to kickstart our atonement procedure in earnest with our cardinal mandate as invested in His Excellency Dr. E.D. Mnangagwa 2017, after which 2018 he was given atonement depiction, which is going to be used in tandem with the atonement regalia in custody of ZANU-PF as our cardinal party. So atonement procedure starts with absolving. We need to absolve our statesmen from any wrongdoing related to Chimurenga Jihad. Chimurenga Jihad, which was instigated by our state progenitor Murenga through his daughter Chihera, and that jihad was codenamed Chimurenga after Chihera and her father Murenga. So we need to absolve our second generation, which is a generation consisting of head of state and government commander-in-chief, Dr. E.D. Mnangagwa, our political patron, then the likes of Newanji and our Dr. Nehemiah Mtendi, that generation of religious patrons, then third generation of Shekinah localized priesthood constituting our chieftains in Zimbabwe. So we need to absolve them of anything associated with the Chimurenga Jihad. Chimurenga Jihad was on purpose, and the Chimurenga Jihad is going to continue from where it left. This time around, it is going to liberate Africa through what we shall be discussing as we go along. After absolving current crop of politicians and statesmen, we exonerate them as well. Exonerate politicians from any statesman ills, anything that was done wrong by statesmen. And we also absolve statesmen of anything that was done wrong by state progenitors of our Murenga priesthood before its evolution. So, second, we exonerate. Then after exonerating and absolving, we then atone for virtually everything that is related to defilement, because defilement came through alien invasion. You remember we talked about allies of a political cult, Ian Douglas Smith, who declared his popular UDI, Unilateral Declaration of Independence, meaning that he was fighting against both Britain and us natives. Then obviously we need to celebrate our independence, independence that we got 1980. In 1980, we talked about eras of omission. We omitted the atoning for our country for the week given, the prophetic week given, atonement week from 1980 to 1987. Though we successfully promulgated a cardinal instrument to that effect, which is 1987 Unit Accord, we shall be using it in retrospect to atone for virtually everything that is associated with the Chimurenga, Afro-Asiatic Jihad. And then, After atonement, remember I said atonement is going to be done in retrospect. In 1980, we were promoted into a country as a nation. 2020, we were promoted into a state again as a nation. So we are both a country and a state, then a kingdom in Zimbabwe. So Zimbabwe as a country is ran through parliament. So members of parliament are our politicians in Zimbabwe. So from senators to presidium, we talk much about statesmen. Statesmen born out of progenitors, and members of parliament are born out of statesmen. So progenitors begot statesmen, statesmen begot politicians. Each must take its proper domain. So progenitors must take their proper domain, then statesmen take their proper domain, with the members of parliament or politicians also taking their proper domain, without having to confuse each other. We advocate for the adoption of this political template. So Christians must take their proper domain, because it's only Christianity that is allowed to coordinate politics, coordinate our traditional conduct, then our religious conduct. So I think after Christianity took its proper domain, we shall be having some instructions from Mudzimu Unoera on how to conduct ourselves politically, traditionally, religiously. So this is my presentation on atonement procedure. Which starts with absolving, exonerating, then atonement. In that order. I thank you.